Hi, I'm here to talk about something that I came up with for Christmas. It is what I call the Christmas Magic Mailbox, or the Magic Mailbox for short. Christmas is very special for my family. It's been since I was a little kid, and a couple of things that I remember most is basically traditions that we do, the food that we ate, and we just look forward to it every year. So now I got two little ones, a boy and a girl, 6 and 4, and I want to come up with some different traditions, some new ones for them. And Christmas for us isn't just one day. It's something that we do for the entire month. Listening to music, having our eggnog, hot chocolate. And so I want to do something a little special to kind of get them motivated, not only for Christmas, but get them motivated to do some of the good things, like good deeds and stuff that Santa wants them to do. So I came up with something called the Magic Mailbox. Magic Mailbox, what I've done here, basically works as such. It has the mailbox here on the top. It looks like some sort of thermometer looking meter here. And that's the magic meter, because this mailbox is magic. And what we've done is basically have a special mailbox that has letters that the kids can write to Santa all month long, from December 1st all the way to the December 24th. After that, Santa's busy delivering presents. And they can put all their letters, and they can write to Santa as much as they want. And then mom and dad or guardian can grab the letters and have them sort of disappear at nighttime when they're sleeping. And then get Christmas letterhead, some sort of Christmas nice decorated paper envelopes. That's what we've done. And come December 1st, when these letters are starting, now this mailbox is going to turn magic. That's when the letters will disappear, and they'll start getting letters from Santa. Not only will Santa talk about how they're busy dealing with all the stuff that they have to do up there, but he is in need of some special magic. So I might have some special requests for my kids. And they might have something like cleaning up their rooms, doing some good deeds. And this magic, this goodness magic that all these kids that will have the special mailbox that they have to build themselves. That's what I told my kids. We have to build it, and then Santa will make it magic. So that's what we had told them, so because they saw us kind of building it and we kind of decorated it. When we do that, these letters come in, it's going to get them motivated, hopefully, to do some good deeds. And as they do these good deeds, I've came up with this little meter thing, and you'll see two little grooves here, and I'll show you a little more closer up after. You put red cardboard side of in there, and that kind of grows. And then we reached the little top over here, and we reached enough magic for our part to help fill that Santa Claus's sleigh, which of course we all know is filled with the magic of kids all around the world. So this is sort of our part in doing that. So basically why I think this is a good idea, and I want to share it with everybody, is because it's not that hard to build, number one, and I'll show you what we've done, and I'd be curious to see if anybody else does it. I'd like to see their version. And the good thing is that it helps promote kids with their writing. It helps with their reading, because I want to help them read what Santa Claus has written them. And I believe that it also helps them with the good deeds and get them motivated to do good things. And it also helps out with basically Christmas in general and their imagination with Santa Claus. And I'll cut one idea that we threw in there. As the magic meter does go up throughout the month, we want to do something where if it hits a certain magic number, like 100 that I got here, or maybe I haven't decided yet, but maybe 80 and 120, we'll put like a little small something in the mailbox, and it'll be gift wrapped, and it'll be Santa Claus saying, "Oh, thank you, you know what, here's something a little special." And it gets even more motivation. It kind of makes Christmas be a month-long event as opposed to just a one day. And you know, when we were younger, also too, we also had a lot of get-togethers, and it was never just one day. So this is something to really drag Christmas right through the month and make it really enjoyable for the kids. So let me show you what we've done here. Grabbing the camera. The Magic Mailbox is basically a roll mailbox that we got from the hardware store, and we grabbed basically magic. This is basically stickers from an arts and crafts store, and we basically stuck it on. They're a little hard to kind of get sticky because of the bend, so you have to kind of work with it. But it's just basically a roll mailbox, nothing really special, until you make decorations of it. Now on the other side over here, this is basically a hanging thing that we basically super glued to the other side of the mailbox. We kind of stuck with obviously a red and green kind of theme here. Inside the mailbox, you can see it's just empty. And this is where all the kids can pour the letters. And we made a big 2 because we figured if gifts are going to go in there, little tiny things to get them motivated, they will enjoy it that much better. And it'll be easier to put it in there. The pole, which is really good, is basically PVC pipe, sewage pipe. And the reason we kind of went with that is we wanted to get something a little lightweight and not too heavy. And the good thing about this is that I actually don't have the pole secured to the mailbox. This part here is a cap to a PVC pipe. I've actually fastened that through nuts and bolts and drilling holes. So at the end of the season, when I want to put it away, this part pops right off. This pole comes off because there's a fastener also on the bottom attached to a 4x4 foot plywood. This here, I don't quite know exactly what the name of it is called, but it's basically used for shelving. They're like those typical hook things that you put inside here and it kinds out, and you basically attach that to a wall for hooks. That's what we're using for the thermometer or the magic meter per se. And we decorated it nice with a couple of pine cones. The base is a 4x4 foot plywood base. Coincidentally, actually going back to the thermometer thing, it's just wedged all the way up in there. It happens to be 6 inches wide, which is the same width of the mailbox. So I just basically measured it, kind of wedged it in there, and it stands perfectly on its own. So when this thing disassembles for next Christmas, that just pulls apart just as easy. And we basically put hot glue to put the cones together. These are just wrapped presents that we kind of secured down at the base, and we decorated it with some Christmas balls and some empty presents kind of going with there. And there's a little snowflake there too. I was thinking of putting a little teddy bear in there. I decided not to because the base is a little on the fragile side. It's not something that we just put together with a bit of glue. And so these balls, if I were to actually grab it, I would rip right through the wrapping paper. So it is a little on the delicate side. I haven't, you know, it's the first time kind of doing it. We took tinsel and we wrapped around the PVC pipe and made it basically a magic mailbox. We even put a little tiny border decor right across. So basically what we did in regards to hardware stuff, simply a mailbox, PVC pipe with a cap, and then there's basically a fastener. You find it in the same aisle of the department store, hardware store, and a 4x4 1-inch plywood that we fastened it. So it actually disassembles, which is really good, so we can do it for next year. Presents, we just pretty much grabbed boxes and wrapped them up and grabbed some Christmas ornaments and put it together. The thermometer looking thing, took some marker and put it up to a certain level, and that's our magic meter. So this is my magic mailbox that we use for the kids. I figured that's a neat idea. I share it with you guys and see if anybody kind of wants to do it for Christmas. Let me know. Thanks.